Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back with me, Rizqi Nur Falah from Department of English Education. From Faculty of Educational Sciences, UIN Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. So here is my video assignment with extensive reading course with Miss Nida. This is a compilation between 10 articles review. So I have 10 article review which I will divide in two parts. The first is education, the second is about food. I have 6 articles about education and I have 4 articles about food. This is the title of the article. About education, I have the first, a focus of attention model for meaningful listening. The second, a language laboratory experiment in the junior high school. The third, the implementation of education character on moral in the MTsN Islamic Junior High School 1 Pontianak in the academic year 2015 and 2016. The fourth is the Fun Family Study intervention to reduce children's viewing. The fifth is Endurability, engagement, and expectation, measuring children's fun. And the last is promoting the participation of children with disabilities in sport, recreation, and physical activities. Next is about food. I have 4 articles. The first is social influences on eating. The second is study on the kinetic of vitamin C, degradation on fresh strawberry juice. The third is Chinese food cooking and lung cancer in women non-smoker. And the last is about healthy food choices are happy food choices. Evidence from a real life sample using smartphone based assessment. Those all the title with 10 article, and the next is I will share you one by one the general information each article. The first is a focus of attention model for meaningful listening by Clifford K. MTsN and John M. Thiringer. This article talks about a teacher who kept difficulties students' attention. This article given for teacher or instructor are concerned with their student ability to focus attention while studying. Alternatively, in a situation where music became a competing factor in relationship to another task, the music might actually be passed out of awareness in order for the person to attend the primary task. The second is a language laboratory experiment in the junior high school by Patricia Moore. We know that many schools have a building, a language class, and other they have a simple class or school. Many administrators and language teachers are asking themselves more and more seriously as the trend to employ laboratory technique in the language teaching spreads rapidly downward from the high school level. From this article, we know that laboratory language school is really worth it to student to improve the other language. At this time, this student had grade and had completed one half of the 7th grade program, which include an introduction to the written language. So, laboratory language school is this is a good way to improve or to learn other language. The third is the implementation of educational characters on moral in MTsN High State School 1 Pontianak in the academic year 2015-2016 by Rianawati. This article written by Indonesian people which has a process in MTsN and one Pontianak. She wants to uh, search about the education character moral. We know that in Indonesia we have some subject we learn about the moral itself. So this paper based on the importance of moral character that has been formed by culture, value, and national character, and also can be found in the various subjects are contained in the standard of national curricula. Based on this article, we will find that the teacher should draw up lesson plans and best moral character with regard to function in preparation of RPP as the function of creative, innovative, selective, communicative, accuracy, and control. The next is the Fun Family Study Intervention to Reduce Children's TV Viewing by Soledad Liana and Theme. I said that at Theme because Soledad Liana has so many friends to make this article. The general problem is the prevalence of obesity for children aged 6 till 11. So many children are watching movie and they become fat and obesity and they lazy to do anything. Based on this article, we will find that so many steps that we will reduce this obesity from the children. The first is reduce TV watching. The second, turn off TV when nobody is watching. The third, no TV with meals. This is the main problem. And the fourth, no TV in child's bedroom. No. And the last is engage in fun. No media related activity. Because we know if we have been watching television, we will lazy to do more activity. The next is endurability, engagement, and expectation measuring children's fun by Janet Reed, Stuart McFarlane, Chris Casey. The general problem is the usability of children's product has become an area of growing interest. The purpose is wanted to tell the reader about the relationship of fun to usability in discuss and three dimensions of fun. Endurability, engagement, and expectation are described. The next is promoting the participation of children with disabilities in sport, recreation, and physical activities by Nancy A. and Theme. Okay, we know if nobody is perfect, we will find some children with disability and how they will be healthy if they if their burn if their bone are weak and they could not do the same as us who is normal person. So is really health is really needed for all children who are in their infancy, as important as children with disabilities who need exercise and physical exercise. So the parents can try to invite them to the another sport or recreation or like physical activity. They will make healthier for them. The next is social influences on eating by Susan Haig and Jason Thomas. This article is information about the different kind of eating in some occasion. Did you do the same eating when while you are alone or with your friends? I'm sure it's different. Eating are set by the behavior of other people. Evidence is accumulation that social influences on eating are powerful and pervasive and that the social context means that social influences on eating it's true, man. Okay. The next is the study on the kinetics of vitamin C degradation in fresh strawberry juices by Lenny Sapia and Li Hua. Who doesn't like who didn't like with vitamin C or with orange or with other fruits. The general problem is vitamin C is an essential nutrient needed for maintaining the human health. So when we keep the vitamin C, it really decrease the vitamin C. How we can solve the problem? We can solve that. The research shows that the degradation reaction of vitamin C followed zero under kinetic models in all type of UEC's conclusion. With sugar addition could effectively slow the rate of degradation of vitamin C. The next is Chinese food, cooking, and lung cancer in women non-smoker. Smoke is really common activity for human. So how the other people who are not smoke can get the lung cancer? This is the same evidence within India area. So the article showed that women non-smoker risk lung cancer because of the oil cooking. Yeah, because the oil cooking. The result of this study is women non-smokers were at the higher risk for lung cancer if they were exposed to cooking oil fumes emit at high temperature, and the risks were strengthened when the fumes were not reduced by an extractor. So that's the problem in this area. The last is healthy food choices are happy food choices. Evidence from a real life sample using smartphone based assessment by Deborah R. Wahland and Phil. This research suggests that healthy food choices such as eating fruits and vegetables have not only physical but also mental health benefit and might be a long-term investment in future well-being. However, experienced eating happiness also varied considerably between eating condition as indicated by range or this is the choices happy food and healthy food. So that's all the 10 article which I have read before. I just can give you the general idea of each article. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for my wrong pronunciation or wrong pronunciation even in the person, the writer of each article. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.